We're reviewing a multifunction emergency radio by XSY350. Pretty handy radio. I got this from Amazon and I would like to show as much of the features as possible. This thing comes with radio, a battery bank, SOS with siren, hand crank, solar panel, reading lamp, flashlight, again, I said power bank. So there's two different power bank. You can simultaneously charge USB-C type or USB-A type. I actually got this for the fact that it's an emergency radio, so I have it as a backup in case things goes down. So the product is right here, very compact, squarish or rectangular on one side. Pretty nice design though, I like the design. Just by looking at it, you're looking at the radio functionality. So this one turns on and also brings up the volume up. And then you have four different frequencies. You have AM, SW, FM, and WB. So I'm very familiar with FM and AM. So I'm just going to kind of put on that AM or FM to tune it so you guys can hear the volume. But before we go to that, this is the tuning actually. Before we go to that, we have a flashlight here. That the button is right here, and then we have the handle is pretty handy, so it straps like this and you can take it off. And the reason I'm taking this off right now to show you the antenna, how the antenna comes off. So the antenna comes off like this, and if you're using for emergency radio, you can turn them around and use at different heights. We're gonna use that as well. And beside that, you have little solar panel right here. So this comes with three different charging modes. So you can use wall plug to charge the battery, use the solar panel to charge the battery, and it has a hand crank, which we're gonna go over in a second. So let's just take a look at the radio functionality first, so we know how to operate that. Basically, turn this on, volume. There's a speaker right here. I'm gonna put it a little bit down so I can still talk. The battery level is right here. So right now it looks like there's three lights that indicates it's full battery. This tuning green light flashes that indicates that you can tune. You see that? And then the red one is that discharge the battery. So I'm gonna put them in FM.
285 southbound around Covington Highway. Looks like that's in a left lane. And I'll get you more details on what's going on in Tucker. I'm Chinwe Mahoney.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad. It's partly to mostly cloudy overnight down to 71. Sunday's high 81 will be mostly cloudy with scattered showers and a few storms. Rain chance 40%. Scattered.
Pretty nice, right? So that's the radio functionality. So that's done. We're gonna put the antenna back the way it was. And now we're gonna use the flashlight functionality. So the flashlight has a button right here. There's two functions built into this. So I'm gonna turn on the light. It's pretty decent for flashlight. This actually gives you 100 hours of operation. And then if you hold down this for a few seconds, this will activate the flashlight and the SOS stress. But pushing this back, it deactivated the SOS and the flashlight. So now we're gonna see the reading light. The reading light is right underneath the solar panel. So I'm gonna remove this sticker here so we can show this properly. So as you can see, there's small solar panel built in. I don't know how long, I haven't read the manual to see how long it would take on a sunny day to charge this, but we can definitely see that later. This is the reading light, pretty bright. And based on the documentation, it was saying it's 100 run time. So this is pretty good for the size that you can use for 100 hours of lighting. And now we're gonna turn this off. So the light comes on as soon as you pick this up or open it up. Now the strap, you can put them back on this way. And one more thing we're gonna demonstrate is this one. It came with a USB-A and to USB-C charger. Pretty short though, which is fine. Most people, they carry their own cables nowadays, so we're not going to use that. I have two cables here to show it to you guys how it charges. This is USB to USB-C. That's for the newer iPhone. And then we have USB-A to the old connector iPhone. So on the back right here, it has the discharge port. The discharge port, USB-A goes right here. That's a 5 watt. And USB-C goes right here. And now we're gonna plug in two iPhones simultaneously. This iPhone is actually, it has 19% charge. So we're just gonna go ahead and plug them in. I didn't hear charging, maybe because oh, it was not plugged in all the way, maybe. Let me see, let me plug him in again. Oh, my bad. So the USB-C is actually says N, so it's not gonna output charging. That was my bad. And what I'm gonna do is use the cable that was included. So this is the out actually. So we're gonna plug him in here and then plug him to iPhone. So in this case, we can see start charging. So I don't know how fast. It says 5 watt out, so it should charge pretty fast. So right now it's 19%. Maybe in 10-15 seconds it should go to 20 or more. So it's charging. And then last but not least, one of the great feature of this little radio is this guy right here, the hand crank. So if you are in a situation that you don't have a wall plug to charge this, which is the USB-C end, that's the DC, or obviously we will have sunlight, but if it's at night, you don't have sunlight to charge this. So what you can do, let me turn this off. I think it's off. It is off. So that indicates the battery's full. You can use the hand crank like this. The hand crank, when you turn them, left or right, doesn't matter which position, there's a little LED light next to the battery that flashes. That indicates that you're inputting charge to the battery. So again, I haven't measured to see how long it would take to charge this with hand crank or with the solar, but in any emergency situation, even if it would take like maybe 30 minutes to charge the battery, that's still pretty good for 100 hours of use. Whether you're going to use the radio for emergency, flashlight, reading light, or use the charging to charge a phone. That's it.
Couple of ports in the back here. The antenna does fully extend. Nice little radio.
Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers in the evening, then partly cloudy overnight. Less humid with lows ranging from the mid-50s inland to around 60 along the lake shore. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour, becoming northeast. Chance of rain 50%. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Monday night, partly cloudy. Lows ranging from the mid-50s inland to around 60 along